And welcome back to another episode of Football with Ikram. Today I have Nabil and Wali with me, Chelsea fan, Nabil, the usual United fan, and myself. And we're going to talk about, match day 11. I guess it's match day 11. And we would talk about the United's game against Leicester. And we'll also talk about the Chelsea's game, the referee decisions that were made, the player development, and how they actually performed in each of these games. And we're going to start off with the United Leicester game. Wally, did you watch? Did you watch the game?
Yes, I did. As
Okay.
a very banter period, I have to watch United games. I
Hate
don't
watch
miss
is
actually.
necessary.
I don't miss United games. I don't miss it for anything.
Oh my days! Oh my days! But how did you see the game from a neutral point?
From a neutral point, I would say the match was tactical in the aspect of like um Leicester and United. They had a very good game plan. Actually, Leicester had a good game plan. The game plan was like I think they had to win most of the midfield duels and like stay
Hmm.
compact in defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like United had to like find passes inside the pocket of spaces between the midfield of Sumare and Ari Winks, which they were good because indeed he was like the one moving pushing forward to like win the or like the pressure, invite the pressure from up front. So Igate and Casemiro really, really impressed me. Like they were like on top of their game. They won most deals, and the referee allowed the match to go. Because on a normal day, on a normal Premier League match, yeah, most of them they will have blown a lot of fouls in that game. But the referee allowed the game to flow, and I like that. Like that's what I want to see in like most of the
Yeah,
most
it's
of the
not
games
like
in Premier
any
League.
small challenge that it's
Yeah,
going
it's not
to
like any small
flash
challenge
everywhere.
and he's like blowing up. Like he allowed the game to flow. I don't know his name. I think it's Peter Banks or so.
I
Yeah, he
agree.
tried. He really allowed the game to flow. And like Bruno was everywhere, dictating the play. Rashford was quiet. Ahmad was good. Then Mazarawi, doing his thing, running back and forth. Dalot was abysmal. Like,
We're going
what's
to
the
talk
name?
about we're going to talk about
Yeah,
Dalot in
right, right.
what's his name? What's his name? The
The
the left
The
winger.
Leicester Kataka.
Yes.
Abdul Fattah.
Atao
Yes.
Ishaku, yes. Oh
Yes.
my days, that guy. Oh no no no
Had
no no.
him like it was funny. Something funny happened in the game that actually made me laugh. But let's hear Nabil's take on the game first.
Yeah, it was a very very good game. Like tactically, I feel we just were set up better than they were because we really compressed that midfield. Like there was no room for them to pass through. That is one of the reasons why Dalot suffered because that midfield was a no go area. So they had to like feed Fatau. I don't even know who played the other side because that person was pretty much invisible. Yeah, so they had to pump the ball for Tao and fantastic player by the way, because like his pace, he's just it was like watching Alan Saint Maximin again.
I
Like
exactly. I have
he's a
Maxima.
problem, man. And I feel like statistically, Dalo had a horrible game because that guy was riding him. But I feel like he did well in the part. Obviously, I'm a Dalo fan. Yeah, so I feel like the fouls he gave off, like it was, you won't say they're smart, but like I feel like he actually use that to like put a bit of more pressure on him. Like he wasn't giving him space to just let him go anyhow.
Mm,
You get what I'm trying to say? So that's why I
mm.
feel like he constantly fouled him a little bit. But like normally, nah, that guy cooked it a lot. That's that on that. But yeah, the midfield was compact. The defense was very compact. The way there was this moment, I don't know if it's Buonanotte that was running towards the box, and then there were about 5 people on him. And then they just picked the ball off him and he fell, was asking for a foul, but the
Yeah.
ref didn't blow.
The
But like
same
I
a
love
similar thing
seeing that.
happened to Ayo as well.
Yeah, a couple
Like
of times,
yeah.
like it was
Yeah,
happening
a couple of
constantly.
times same thing.
Like
We
they
surrounded
were
them like really
hounding them. They
quickly.
were not giving them.
Hmm.
They weren't giving them any room to move around. They were not, and they were like the fouls in the game were like they didn't let them feel comfortable. Like anytime you feel like you're going to wriggle away, either someone fouls you or they just bully you off the ball. Casemiro, there was this point where Casemiro and Lisandro, like both, like they slid.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know who was
they
like
did this
they
double
were
slide
not
tackle, yeah.
agreeing. They were saying
Yeah.
no. Like I love seeing that. There was a lot of passion. It was a very good match. And Bruno was fantastic as usual. Ahmad incredible. I still feel he has like refinement in his game because there's some decisions he makes. Sometimes I'm like, ah, you need to do that. But like, yeah, fantastic player.
Just
Then
comes with the
Rashi,
experience.
yeah, Rashi was quiet as well. I feel like Rashi and Dalot are the only two I felt I expected more from. But
Hmm.
all round, it was a good performance tactically and in every single way. It was a good performance for United.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. I think the only thing that I'm going to add extra is that like there was a period in the game when Leicester were actually playing us and they were actually playing around us. So I know that you mentioned the midfield was quite compact and we didn't give them space, but there was a particular period during the game where they were actually taking the game to us and they were just passing around. Even like maybe they started from the back all over again. They had to pass back and start all over again.
Yeah,
They still found their way to go towards
yeah.
the wings or get the ball to the left winger. What's his name again?
Fatal.
Yes, so to get the ball to him, and I think it still boils down to what I said in the previous episodes where Dalot needs to be challenged. He needs that competition for him to actually thrive. Mazarawi, he's new into the team, so at least he's even though he's a good player, even when he plays for Morocco as well, Dalot is a good player. Actually, he gets ball. Mazarawi has more to prove compared to like Dalot because he has been in the team for much longer. He probably knows how the dynamics of the team is, and when he can apply so much pressure, when he can relax, and it would build a lot of that complacency in him as well. So when Dalot actually came off, and Mazzarri went to the right back, like I keep forgetting his name.
Fatawu.
Fatau, yes.
Yeah.
He got locked like immediately and they had to switch him to the right wing. You get so it's like even the manager, even Leicester's manager noticed that that's how good Mazzara actually is, and he wasn't thriving as much as he would. And towards the end of the game, he got switched to the right side as well.
Yeah.
So like that's how impressive Mazzara has been, and that's how Dalot's performance can drop drastically just because of how complacent he can get because he knows there isn't any competition there. And I believe after the international break, hopefully when Shaw is back, and they would start to be
Eh?
that competition
Who is
there.
back?
Shaw is already training now. Relax.
Yeah. I was going to say in Dalot's defense, like we kind of had this. I feel he didn't have as much cover as Majrawi did. But even though Majrawi's winger wasn't really bothering him much at all, but I feel like there was just sometimes it was just this gap anytime Fatawa had the ball. I think it was due to his pace, but like there
Mm,
was no time for central midfielders and the right winger to
mm,
recover and assist him, if you get what I'm trying to say. There were
mhm.
moments there where it was just him by himself against Fatau. While on the other side, it was very close. Ugati was on whoever was on that side and Rashi was also defending. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's all I can say. Horrible performance though, you're completely right. Shaw
Hmm.
is back. Majrawi is definitely like performance wise and ability wise, Majrawi is definitely the starter.
Is likely to start ahead of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
100%
then
agree.
Dalo's young, so we expect improvement. We hope for improvement.
But there's always
How
hope
old
for
is
improvement.
Young? How old is
24.
Young again?
He's 24 now, Abi.
Have you
Is
now
it
they
now?
do football age?
Nah, that you remember like Dalot got like
We signed him
loaned
at
out.
18
He's been
now.
in United for like 3 years now.
Yeah,
We
we
signed
signed
him
him.
at
He
We
fought
signed him
for
18.
like when he
forever.
was very young.
We signed
Yeah,
him at
You
exactly.
said,
18.
He's just
have
25.
you guys are renewing his age? He'll be 24 to
Oh
year.
yeah, don't
He'll be
worry. We'll help you
24
collect
He's 25.
next
his
year.
birth certificate if that's
He's
what you want.
25. Yeah.
He still has time. He still has time.
So I think that's like what I have about the game. It's just weird because it's the same players. It's the same players. The interim manager, I feel it's just a motivational thing. A trying to get the players like fired up so they would
Mhm.
actually perform
Nah,
to
Ikram.
prove themselves to the like new manager. Do you get?
I don't agree with that.
You won't sit me down. You won't sit me down and tell me
Yeah.
Van Nistelrooy is a better manager than Ten Hag tactically.
I wouldn't say that. I'm
You
not saying
wouldn't say
that at
that.
all.
But
But what is
what I can take
evidence?
back,
Okay.
is his substitutions actually make a bit more sense, but they
Okay.
are risky. So he's taking Dalot off, he's taking off Rashford, and he's bringing in Evans and uh
Garnacho.
Garnacho. So the Evans one is just basically saying, oh, it's going to be Mazarawi, Martinez on the left, and Evans and Dele in through the middle. So I mean that makes sense. But the thing is, if that was Ten Hag, he's probably even going to take Ahmad off and leave Rashi on and put Garnacho in. Yeah, the only time that he
Yeah.
has taken Rashford off was just like on one occasion, which was maybe like 2 games before his departure from United. So I think that's probably the only thing that I'm going to call him out on. But tactically, we are not playing anything particularly different.
Nah,
Do you
don't
get?
say that. Do
We
not
are
say
not.
that, Ikram. No, 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 no,
What?
no,
Tell
no,
me,
no.
tell
No,
me
no,
what
no.
we're playing that is
Don't
different.
say we're not
Tell
the
me,
same team we were
tell me,
under him. Do,
tell
eh?
me, tell me.
What is tell me? We're better in
I'm
midfield.
saying,
They're not
tell
bypassing
me
us as
what
easy
we're
as they
playing that is
used to.
different.
Eh?
Tell
What are
me
we not
the
playing? It's evident on the
tell.
pitch.
Don't
We're
tell me what
scoring
are
goal.
we
No, no,
not
Ikram,
playing.
Ikram. Don't say we're
I am
playing the same
saying,
thing. Don't
how
say
are we
that. Don't say that.
playing?
Let
How
me tell
are
you what is different. Wait
okay?
now.
I'm
Allow me
listening.
to. You're just asking. Let me
Okay, I
talk.
wanted to
Now
be
let
sure
me
that
tell you
you're
now.
actually going to
Firstly,
tell me.
the first 11 is different because this
What's
works
different
better
about
than
it?
whatever Ten Hag were experimenting with, and then the midfield is way more compact.
What's different bar Ahmad?
What? And well,
What's
Ahmad is even
different
another
bar
point
Ahmad?
I'm going to bring up. We had a player like Ahmad in the team, but he barely got a sniff in 2 years.
Agreeable. Agreeable.
Those are agreeable. He make
Agreeable.
a lot
I
of
can
bad
agree
decisions,
on
and I
that,
will
but
not allow you
that does
to
not.
defend
We
his
are
bad
not
decisions.
playing differently. Our style,
We
the style
are.
of.
See.
Okay, tell me,
See,
tell me.
this guy cannot bring a style of play in 3 days. He cannot in a week. We cannot say we're
My
doing this
point
particular thing.
exactly.
But
That's
I
my
But
promise
point
you,
exactly.
did you know
wait,
he said he
we are
didn't
not
change
playing the
anything?
same
That's my
football
He
we
point
said he
played
didn't
under
change
exactly.
Ten Hag.
anything
There
though.
are little,
Wait.
little
Hold on, Wally.
tactical
What did you
changes that
say?
have improved us.
Van Nistelrooy said he didn't change anything. If
What?
I'm being honest, he said it in an interview. He
See,
said he didn't change.
I
Actually,
heard
didn't
the
change
interview. What I'm
anything.
trying to tell you is, in a week, you can't really change anything. But
My
if you are
point
Definitely,
watching the
that would be like
the
exactly.
scattering
That
the.
is
That would be
why
like
I am
scattering a
saying it
system.
is more of a motivational thing.
it
Oh, come
and
on,
what I'm
guys,
telling
this
you
is
is that
United,
it is not just
which
a
is similar to
motivational thing.
what Ole did when he was an interim manager.
Ikram, this is
Do
not
you
just
get?
a motivational thing. Ikram, there are little adjustments that he has made. He's not saying he's going to change the formation or change a whole lot. He cannot do. He's not Jesus. He's not making miracles. He's not doing all
So it
these
was the
things.
players that sent Ten Hag away. Then is that what you are saying?
I'm saying it is tactics that sent him away. I'm not saying the players did anything. I'm saying there are little adjustments within the team, tactical adjustments that he has made that has made the team better.
Like,
So why didn't Van
Guys
Nistelrooy
were
tell him
playing
about
different
this
football.
tactical adjustment before he got sacked?
Do I know?
Yeah.
Ugarte was not playing. Why is Ugarte playing all of a sudden?
there's no option now. Mino
But
is
there's no
injured.
option. You could easily play Casemiro
U-
and Ericsson. Is that not what your former manager would do?
Ugarte was playing like right
Ugarte was playing,
after,
but it was shit now. Like he was getting
right
caught out. He was
after,
not up to. He was not
How
up
many
to
games
and
did
that's
up
even
to
Ugarte
boiling
play?
down.
performance.
That is even
Would
boiling
Ten
down
Hag be
to.
starting Ugarte now ahead of Ericsson? Be honest with yourself. Would he?
See,
But he
Ugarte was
did.
not. Ugarte
But he did.
Could not
How many
perform.
times now? Ikram, come down. Shouting you did. You played
How
him like
how
once in the
many games
Europa
did
League.
Mino did? How many
Check
how
how
many
many games did he
games
have? He did
was
not play
Mino
him in
missing
any
for?
back-to-back games. Ikram, he did not. This guy, he's like a full-on starter now.
With just how many games now? We
If you
don't
know
get
He
starting
looks
option
like a
now.
from
full-on starter. He has
Ericsson is
started the
coming back
past three
from
games
injury.
consistently.
Ericsson is coming
Ericsson
back
has
from
not come back into
injury.
the team. Your former manager
Ericsson
would have
was
played
injured.
Ericsson.
Ericsson was injured
When did
during the
Ericsson get
week.
injured?
He was injured during the week. Now it
Wait
wasn't on
now,
our
did he
sub.
play against PAOK?
He wasn't on our bench.
Did he play against PAOK? I'm trying to
Who?
remember. He didn't come on as a sub against PAOK.
Who?
Ericsson.
I think he did.
That's what I'm trying to. He might not have.
Yeah,
Ugarte
but
might
like
not have
he's
started
coming
that
back from
match.
injury and he's being eased into the team. Eriksen
All
didn't
right,
have
Ikram,
minutes like
no
that
problem. I
during
will even
during Ten
Ikram. It's
Hag
okay.
now.
I've heard you. I've heard you. I don't want to argue too much. I'm tired. All I know is this is not the same team I watched under Ten Hag. It's not.
That is
It's
why
the
I'm
same
saying
players and everything, but I know that there is a difference. There's someone.
when
I might
Ole
not be able to
came
pinpoint
after
it right
when
now.
Ole came in after Mourinho, was it because he made some magical tactical changes,
See, the
or
thing there is that when
was
Ole
it
came
more
in,
of
we
that, or
never
was it
really
more of
even.
guys, you are playing for United? Come on, go out there and play for the badge.
Brother, that
Was
was
it
Ole's
was
style. That does not mean it's the same thing that everybody's going to do. Is going to come here and tell
I'm
them you are
not
playing
saying
for
that's what
United.
everybody's doing, but I'm saying it is more of that. See
I'm
his
saying it is
interviews
not.
now.
That is
See
not
the
what this
interviews.
is.
See his interviews. You can see that he's talking more of this is United. This is how we should be playing, kind of thing. Do you get?
I have seen the interview.
I'm not
I'm not.
saying he might not have made any tiny tweaks, but that I don't believe that that's the significant thing that is
And I
actually making
refuse
his
to believe
win
that it's
teams.
motivation that is winning us matches now.
You don't know what things can do to the mind. Some things can do
Me,
to the
I know
mind,
it's not motivation that is winning
but
us matches now.
anyhow,
Because we
let's
saw those
allow.
players working hard for Ten Hag. They did not give up. They were not working about the pitch. They were working hard, but what the manager was telling them was not working. That's basically how I take it. Because they drove themselves into the ground to the very end till they sacked your manager.
No, no problem. All right. Fine. Muidin, do you have anything to say about the United game?
Yeah, you guys actually played better, and I've been seeing it since the Chelsea's game. Even don't forget the Leicester 5-2 bombardments of goals, too. But like,
Help me tell him.
but like the Chelsea's game I watched, aside rivalry and the gameplay, you guys were better, comfortable on the ball. You guys made the right choices of pass. And now coming into this game against Leicester again. Though a lot of missed chances, but it was a cool game. It was a cool game. And it's not like anything changed from when Ten Hag put the lineup out or something. But I just feel like there's a this kind of vibe, the urgency, the joy to play is there.
New
Unlike
manager bounce,
before,
innit?
where there was no joy, everybody were just playing sloppy passes. Zexi owning a lush air salon. None of that. But now football is getting interesting right now. So at least it's a
I'm so
positive for
dead.
me,
He
guys.
said sexy lush hair saloon. Oh my days. Nah. That's fair. So it's because they have something to play for now.
Stop saying this thing. Stop
They
saying this
can't
because they have
choose to
something
be
to play.
mediocre, because not only is Van Nistelrooy the interim, they have a new manager already that is going to start tomorrow. So
It has
but
nothing to do with wanting, wanting, not wanting to be mediocre.
I agree. I'll
Your
agree to
manager was
disagree.
mediocre.
I will agree to disagree. I will agree to disagree. I think
Facts
Ajax
prove
lost
it
today,
that
and
you
they'll
are
probably
wrong.
go and resign him. Oh God. Well, no problem. Anyway, we've talked a lot about the United's game. Let's move to the Arsenal Chelsea game.
Come on, Chelsea! Come on, Chelsea!
What do you mean, come on, Chelsea? You drew.
No,
I've-
see,
You
my
know
son
now
is
they're
actually
falling so
surprised at
low
what
as
this
well.
person, and they are happy
It's an
they
What
drew.
do you
achievement
mean we?
to
What
draw
did you
against
mean
Arsenal.
we drew?
They are happy
That
they
game,
drew. They are happy they drew.
that I'm not happy I drew. I'm
What do
not
you mean you
happy.
are not happy?
But
You are here
It's already
celebrating.
set
Come
before
Bro,
on,
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
come on, Chelsea now,
last
because
season was
we play
5-2.
football.
I mean, what did they give them last season? This is an improvement, bro. Major
Oh
improvement.
my
A
No,
draw
God.
is an
wait.
improvement right now.
Last season, I probably it was 2. It was at Emirates that they beat us 5-1 or 5-0.
Hmm.
So this is not relax. I've beaten Arsenal almost than that before now. So it's not a new thing.
It's not a new thing that you guys are
But
just
Ateta has
sitting here
never
in
lost at
Yes.
the
feelings.
Stamford Bridge, though. That's actually a
So
crazy stat.
What do you say?
right now, why I'm so up, why I'm like elated into international break is I'm top 4. I'm like getting like, I've played all the top 6. I've played 5 out of 6 of the top 6.
Mm.
Just 11 games. So right now I just have the remaining bullshit teams to play. I'm getting ready for that. Trophy.
That's
See you in the title
yours.
race very soon. It's my shocky, but I'll be there.
Oh,
I'll be
that's
looking
true. Your
in the
next run of
shadows.
games are so good. Your next run of
Okay, now
games are really good.
we'll
I'll
You
see
be
how
there
have
in the
good they are.
shadows.
you have Leicester,
Leicester,
Okay.
I've got
Aston
Ipswich,
Villa,
Villa.
Southampton,
So like,
Tottenham. You have
yeah, just
Aston Villa and Tottenham.
who are they? Nothing
Oh, okay.
Now
You
so,
have
actually.
Brentford in December as
now
well.
so, who are they?
Nah.
Okay,
It's
You
more
have
comfortable
Fulham in
than
December.
it's more comfortable than
Fair enough.
Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Well,
You know,
to be fair, you guys always find your way to beat Spurs, so that one is already gone. So I think it's just Aston Villa's game. So yeah, that actually makes sense. So what do you guys actually have to say about the match? I watched the match as well, and I have my own comments. But let me hear from two of you first.
make Wally start now.
let the Arsenal
I'll
fan go
follow. No, no,
first.
no, no,
You were
Okay,
the one that were
no, no.
Arsenal
I'm
fan,
letting
go
you
first.
now continue. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. You're happy that you drew,
right,
so start.
right. From Chelsea POV, I'll say the draw was okay. Like we played very well. Like we were good defensively, going, in transitions, attacking. I'll pick some players that really performed well. From Caicedo, he was my top performer. To Cucurella, emptying his pocket
Cucurella.
tonight. Saka, he was just there when he was emptying his pocket tonight. You see his wallet, his keys, and he will say, "How is this? Bukayo, what are you doing here? You get me? Like, go now." So that's just the way it is right now. Like, then Pedro Neto, that banger was hot.
Mm,
That
sweet.
shot was bangers. Then I'm happy seeing Avas shushing my own fans. Dickhead. But anyways, sorry for cussing. It was quite a good match. Palmer didn't turn up again. I'm being wary of Palmer against big teams. He's
Mm,
not turning up. I don't. Madueke needs to just go on the bench again. Right now, the midfield was okay. Lavia performed, but Caicedo, he was everywhere, getting all the balls, pushing on, 1-2, playing with the defense, and we were good. Actually, we played very well. The possession at the end of the game was 52-48, but Chelsea had 48. But, we had shots, we had attacking sequences, we had like that run of passes, and it was an okay. Arsenal too also brought their A game, because they had to be switched on unless we can pounce on them anytime. Pa, 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 as we used to do. Because it was end to end. In 1 second, you're seeing Arsenal attacking, another second, you're seeing Chelsea attacking. Like,
yeah,
it was just
yeah,
a great game.
exactly how
Yeah, it
it
was just a
was.
great game.
Exactly how it
That's
was.
just it for London derby, you get me? Like, but London is blue forever. Blue is the color. Football is the game. We are together. And winning it. See you. Chelsea. Chelsea.
Thank you for that very comprehensive and melodious analysis. Muidi, will you be able to beat that?
Yeah,
Let's test your
yeah.
vocals.
Let me first say the Chelsea fan that said he was not happy about drawing. You can see how joyous he is singing their slangs. That's a good win for you. You can enjoy that. Then, the game, it was actually a very good game of football. It was a tactical game. It has actually been long Chelsea played that kind of tactical football against me. It's always open. It's always open
Wow.
for me. Most of the time I play
Damn.
tactical games are against City and Liverpool.
Ah.
So it's nice that Chelsea brought their game to this. Also, it was an end-to-end kind of football. And if you check Palmer's stats, we can see that he's spooky. Nothing there. He was just trying to keep himself busy as usual. And also, Saka had a bad game. Not even going to lie about that. He had a bad game. And me personally, I'm not a
I
fan
thought
of
you would not mention
Martinelli.
it. I thought you would not mention it.
No, 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 no. This is a comprehensive debrief, so it has to be mentioned. And Martinelli, normally I'm not a fan of him, but at least he did something today. He buried a chance, but he could have made it two with that chance against
He could have.
Sanchez. That was a goal.
Mhm.
There's nothing someone's going to tell me. That was a clean goal.
Just played it
But
to the keeper's, like where he was standing.
yes, yes,
Like just played it to the keeper's hand. Didn't
exactly.
even.
So it was a good goal. And Caicedo too. Caicedo actually performed very, very well in the midfield. Also as Partey. Well, it's just that we all know Partey is an uncool. He has the stiff ways, right? So he can't do all those twisting and turnings like he can. But it was
Mm.
and also, yeah, good mention to Raya too. He was coming out and saving some counters and claiming some crosses too. So it was a good game. It was a good game.
Which was very weird because when Sanchez had similar chances to actually claim the ball,
Yes,
he decides to like
punch.
punch the ball.
But
I'm like, like be dominant areally, hold the
but
ball, like you have the chance.
yes, he was not confident. And yeah,
Uh-uh.
too, I want to
O'Shea,
mention
Ikram the
Fofana too.
goalkeeper.
What do you say?
This guy. Don't answer
Okay,
him.
I want to mention Fofana too. Shout out to him. He actually played well today. He played well. He played well today.
Mm,
But Cole, as usual, he's always shaking. So I'm not always. I'm not for. I know for. I know for. I know for against that. But
it's
it was a
the
good game.
it's just the experience. He's a good player, but he just needs to be able to stand his ground a bit more.
The funny thing is that he has the ego of Madueke actually. Two of them are the same thing. I can't even lie to you. It's just that Madueke shows it more because he wants the goal. He should let it come naturally, like the way it does for Palmer. But you see, Kobe
Mm,
is because Fofana has his back. So most of the time, you see him doing some things that he himself can't take. Like the one he did against Raya, him putting his body when Raya wanted to give the
body,
goal kick. Yeah,
I say started limping how many seconds after.
No, that was tactical now. Like it was to stop Arsenal
no,
from
he has been
from
doing it.
starting
If you
a
watch
counter
if you
now.
watch Joshua, he has always been doing it even before this match. He should stop that. What is he
Yeah,
doing?
he did it last game. It's to stop anything from starting a counter. Like if you
So
guys start a counter
so
now,
he
He's
will
saying
start
act
running
so
back.
he
he's
will
saying
No
he's
one.
doing past himself.
so he will put himself and the keeper in danger. It's just like what Martinez does sometimes he wants to tackle, where he'll be aggressive, he will
Mm,
injure a player or probably will even injure. You saw one clearance Martinez did yesterday that
okay.
if did acrobatic
Mm,
clearance that he almost injured his back.
mm, mm.
I don't know if you remember. Those things are not necessary.
Martinez, Lisandro,
Yes, now Alessandro that he did one acrobatic clearance against Leicester yesterday.
today.
Okay, sorry, today. Yeah, today.
Okay, I was wondering which was
I'm sorry.
he,
It was
he he
today.
does he does it quite a lot. He
Yeah.
does it quite a lot.
But
Yeah.
normal is natural to do all those things to stop game, things to slow down and make sure the pressure is being relieved. But it's not like you need to be
Mm,
consistent about it because it spoils your overall game. It's not something that Fofana can't do. It's not something Cucurella can't do. It's not something Reece James can't do. But they don't
yeah.
do it all the time. Reduce it. Let your overall game speak for you. Those are the things that lead to unnecessary yellow cards and the likes. That's why sometimes I don't like Ben White throwing the ball for me. He does those things and delay throwing it. So those things are not necessary. But overall, it
Mm.
was a good game. It was a nice game. Chelsea will meet at Emirates next year, and we'll hear how it's going to be.
I hopefully I'm on form during that time.
It,
Just hopefully because
whether
I
you're
don't like that
informed, you're not
reputation.
informed, you cannot win me at Emirates. Simple. We'll meet there.
We'll be there.
All right.
We'll clip this. I'll bring it back next year. But
Please bookmark it. He said I will not win at Emirates. Please bookmark it.
What do you say?
so I think for me the only additional thing I'm going to add is to talk about Cole Palmer. And for me, seeing that
Singling
we
him
have
out. Why do you have agenda? Do you have agenda? Why are you
I've
singling him
not
out?
landed.
Calm
His
I've
agenda.
not
down.
landed.
His
Calm
agenda.
down.
You know what I said?
Relax. Relax. Ah,
Chill.
relax.
We yabam.
Ah. I said a similar thing after the United's game, which it was that he had quite the quiet game compared to what we are used to. But knowing that I have a player like Bruno in my team and seeing, like, I'm just looking at it from the point of view of a Chelsea fan, like, just allow it. Like, things like this happen to footballers, like really, really good footballers, great footballers, where they just dip for a while, but they'll come back up. Palmer is that kind of player. It's the kind of player you would be able to trust to say, oh, even if you dip in form for a bit, I am 100% confident you're going to kick it back up. So I'm not even bothered. Well, bothered in the sense that, I like Opama as a player, and I like to see him do well, but not well enough for Chelsea to be dominating. No, I wouldn't want that. But if I'm looking at Chelsea fans now, because there are a few Chelsea fans already calling him out saying, oh, he's not performing in big games, or his performances have dropped. If Bruno's performances drop for like a couple of games, I'm like, I don't mind. You've done well enough for me to acknowledge you are a great player, and I know you are probably just exhausted and you just need a bit of like morale to get back onto your feet. And once Palmer gets that, he's going to be up and running all over again. So it's just one of those. It's just one of those days or one of those game weeks and week after week. But I'm confident that like he's going to come back. He's a really good player, and there's really nothing to be fearful of. It's not Palmer's talent, the way he carries the ball. You can't see him as a one season wonder. So I'm confident that he's going to get back to his assisting or key chances creating ways.
United fan, they give opinion about Palmer. Okay, no problem.
Yes, no. Is that not
What this one mean? I beg.
I don't know what you
Because
mean
they
by
are having a
that.
superstar in their team since Hazard.
Una
We
they get
cannot comment
agenda.
again.
Una they get agenda.
But I don't have any agenda. I
What did
gave you
he
They
I
say
gave
shock
you my
you
that
honest
guys.
thoughts.
Clyde has an agenda? I beg.
Nabil,
Anyways,
do you have anything to add about the Arsenal Chelsea game?
yeah, I kind of like it was an interesting match. It's like what you expect from like in North London derby. It was intense. It was an interesting match, and I just wanted to Cucurella has been really good this season. He has carried the form from the Euros to the league,
From
and it's
Euros,
nice to see.
yes.
I never like seeing him like so far back. Like I don't rate his defending so much, but like I feel like further up the pitch he does a lot of good work. Like normally I've always felt that about him. And I also wanted to comment on the Palmer thing. We discussed this last week. I feel this is just like his evolution into becoming a world class player. Last season, we will say he had a world class season, but is this is his time to expand himself? Like the thing is that when you are that guy, last season everybody was just knowing who Cole Palmer was. You get, but right now he's that guy at Chelsea. Now teams basically literally plan around stopping Cole Palmer.
Mm,
So now it's about him being so good or organizing himself and like training himself into surpassing that. So it will surely happen. So I'm not worried about. I'm worried because I don't want him to blow. But as
exactly.
a
You
player
don't
from
want
the
him to do
outside,
well because he's your
he
rival.
will surely. He's a fantastic player, and then if he just evolves past this, he's going to be incredible.
Yeah, I agree. I agree as well. And with that, we just say the Premier League table as it stands is it's quite a weird one. You have Liverpool on top with 5 points, being 5 points clear. You have Man City losing two Premier League games in a row. We have Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth after season after season after season saying this is going to be our season. But like Patrice Evra said, this
More
season like Netflix. Like, and then you have Nottingham Forest fifth,
waiting
Brighton
for the next
sixth,
season.
Fulham seventh, Newcastle, and then it just goes mix and so having Nottingham Forest and Brighton and Fulham in fifth, sixth, seventh is not something that I would have said I would have expected 11 games into the season. But I
Yep.
guess I guess that's why the Premier League is the most watched league in the world. You
Yeah.
get
And another thing is, do you
shockers
know
and
Forest will have
surprises.
even still been third or something if they had beaten Newcastle? They were very unlucky. Newcastle just had more
Yeah,
of the dog in them. Let's put it that way.
yeah, yeah.
And
They have
sorry, I just wanted to add this. The Netflix thing everyone said.
nah.
When
It
you
was
did,
it was it
they
was it
have
was
cancelled Arsenal. Oh, there is not going to be a next season. The way
there's
it's
not
looking,
going to be.
because
Nah.
beginning of season, me and Ikram said it that if they don't do it this season, next season is going to be even harder.
Other teams
Mr.
won't be sleeping.
Arteta, you are getting sacked in the morning.
My own is
There's
that
no, there's no,
my own is that
there's no,
why is he
there
not
is so
putting
many like.
why is he not putting Man U in front? Why is he putting Arsenal? Why is he putting Arsenal in front? He should put Man U tonight so we can see
What
if
do
it's
you
going
mean?
to be Netflix or Chills or what.
Because we are doing bad. We're doing bad already.
Us too, are trying
We're doing bad already. But the thing is, with us now, you're always saying, "Don't worry, next season is our season. Next season is our
Exactly, it's
season.
your
Next season is our
motto.
no,
season,"
that's the
and
It's
it's
your
narrative.
motto.
never your
That's why
season.
That is
that
the
thing.
You,
narrative each club
you
have
don't
for
hear.
each fans have for their clubs. Chelsea fans will tell you next season you see me there. So it's just a normal narrative now, but people are putting it like no because I've been going second twice.
It's your because you've not won anything.
What have I not won?
That's
Ikram,
why.
Ikram, you're stoking the fire.
No, because you know, no, literally, that's
They've
it.
not won
Is that like
since
in the past,
2018 and
in this modern, like after the FA Cup and Community Shield, you
Uh-huh.
still have Chelsea that have won. Um, you still have
Three
Chelsea that have
Champions
won the
Leagues.
Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
3 times.
This is
Mm-hmm.
so like
Europa
this.
League.
That's still modern football. Sure, you get
Mm-hmm.
United in their worst era ever
Mm-hmm.
have still won the FA Cup, still won the
So
Carling
that
Cup,
is
and if you
something
want to
that you're
go as
talking
far
about,
back
bro.
as Mourinho, we still won the Europa League
That is
as
something you're
well.
talking about. But me, I've not
Do
won
you get
FA
like
Cup.
when we are in crisis,
I was in my
we
trenches
still
then
have
now when
something
I
to
won
show for
FA
it.
Cup now. I was 8 then now. And I won FA Cup now.
Yeah, but now you're out of your trenches and
Now
you
you
still
are
don't
out
win
of your
anything apart
trenches
from
Uh,
FA
and you
Cup.
have nothing to show for it.
when Liverpool
Apart from
when
You don't
second place.
understand.
wait now, let
This
me
is
explain. When
this is
Liverpool
where
went
this
seven
season, the way
seasons.
you play, the way you played last season,
Mm-hmm.
and the way you played this season, what we are calling, we as outsiders are calling it, oh, this is peak Arsenal football. Like we are now looking at Arsenal and saying, oh, we can't just go to them and ride them.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be me
Facts.
like a couple of years ago that I know that okay, we have a chance to win against Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can't. So I'm saying when people are starting to get weary of playing you, you are still not at the forefront of trying to win, which is why we call you next season a next season
Okay.
club, because that's
Next
what you.
season.
It's not looking if you don't pick this form anytime soon, like it's gone.
But
Your season is
but
gone.
this same narrative was not used
You guys were
when
at the top of the league
When
for 200
Liverpool
and
were
something
pushing
days
Man
and ended up
247.
bottling it twice.
This same narrative was not used when Liverpool were pushing City. Remember, Klopp has only won
They
one
won the league.
Premier
They
League.
won the
Only
Premier
one
League.
Premier
They
League
won it
in 7
once.
years now.
They won the Premier League
In
once.
7 years.
Yeah, but they weren't chasing Man City all those 7 years. They
Mm-hmm.
were chasing them for literally 3 seasons. And
Uh-huh.
they won one.
So,
Or
Eh.
was it 4 seasons? I
mm-hmm.
think 4 seasons and they won one.
Remember this is
So
wait,
well,
come. Remember
okay.
this
I
is
have a question. I
Killing
have a
will
question for you.
always
professional this thing.
Muidin, I have a
Arsenal
question for you.
relevant
I
in
have a
the room
question for you.
Yeah,
that you
If
always fall.
if Ateta doesn't win anything this season,
yeah,
would you still want him to continue with you?
yes.
I personally feel it to be
But
ungrateful
no, you
for
can't tell
people
me
to
that
start saying Ateta
you can't
out
tell me
now.
that there's another
No, no,
manager
no,
out
not
there.
that. I just want to know.
No, I
I'm
understand what
I'm
you're
actually
saying.
very indifferent.
I'm just like putting that out
I know
there.
there's a reason for you asking, but you can't tell me that there's another manager out there that can do the job. Or do you have anybody in mind that if you can?
It's one of the reasons I didn't want Ten Hag to go as well. So I can't
All
tell
right,
you that there's a
let's not
manager
go
out
far
there
on
for
that,
you.
but I'll just tell you, remember this is Ateta's first big club, or how will I
There's
say?
Roberto De Zerbi now. What do you mean Zoli Ateta?
What do you say?
They still use Zidane now. Zidane is free now.
Zidane.
What do you mean Zoli
And bring
Ateta that
and
can
come
only lead?
Chelsea now. You know go like him for
They're
Chelsea.
managers now.
But wait, oh, wait, sorry, Mujin, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think Ateta is better than Zinedine Zidane as a manager?
My own is that I'll ask you the same thing. Do you want Zidane?
Hey,
I'm asking now. I'm asking now. That's the way. You don't want somebody at your club. You ask
answer,
him. No, nah, I don't want, guy. I don't want.
No.
A-
We did not say we don't want him at our club.
answer
The
the
way you sounded,
question.
Yeah.
the way he sounded was that like, Zidane. That's how it sounded to me.
No,
Answer the question.
It's not sounding anyhow. I'm just trying to tell you right now. I prefer Ateta. Let him stay as he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, what you said was there were no better managers. You made it sound like there were no better managers available. That's why we asked you that question. And
That's why
you've
I
not
asked
answered.
Ikram that is there anybody he has in mind? He didn't mention. Zidane just came out of the blue like that. Zidane just came out of the blue. If you still tell
I
me
wasn't the
okay,
one
they
that asked
deserve
Zidane
it, if you
now.
still tell me that they deserve it at myself, I will just leave it because it's almost like the final top play two of them have, but it's just something about the midfield that Deserbi has that Arteta does not have. So leave it like that.
So do you mean Ateta is only all talk, no action? Because he's just be saying it. We'll be doing that, doing that. They don't do it. They don't do anything.
Who don't do
Like,
anything?
come on, tell me, like, how do you feel?
What's that?
Like 3 years or 4 years doing first runner or first runner, big brother. Now.
I will still tell you the same
And
thing.
that first round now is even looking unlikely this season.
Let us,
Is it nice like for like you
I will ask you, is it
absolute
nice when Chelsea were
work
below
all
top four
season?
last season?
Stay at the top.
Was it
Stay at the
no? Was
top
it nice when
for
Chelsea
a
were
long
below
time.
top four last season?
What did he say?
Was it nice when Chelsea were below top four last season?
They were
That
below top six,
that's
so
the thing. That's the thing. Me, I'm not. I don't have the mind to say I'm in top four. I was bad. I was bad.
No, I'm
But you
just
guys
asking,
have
was
all
it
the
nice? Was it
agenda
nice?
of we are. This is our season. This is
Was
our
it nice?
season. Why are you flipping it now?
No, I'm asking now. I'm just asking, was it nice that we were below top six as Aman even said?
Oh my days.
You know what we call overhaul? I overhaul my own squad. Like I did not have any chance to say I'll be in this or that. Like I was rebuilding, new owner, new managers, new everything. And like I don't have. Ateta has been there since 2018. Come on, since 2018. So tell me, like, how do you feel? You will stay at the top for like 245 days, bro. If you are if you are like a work, like you are doing work, they will affect you because if they do review, they'll be like,
No results.
Now, so
where's your
it looks like
KPI?
that. We don't establish one fact. So let's see how it goes now. Maybe Maresca is going to be there for that time. We will all be here together now. We'll see.
Maresca
Maresca is a new manager. Please don't put
Maresca
pressure
is
on him.
going next less than next 2 years. Maresca is gone.
No, now that
Maresca is a new manager. Please don't put pressure on him. You don't say we are going for the title. Because we are not fighting for title. Arsenal, that's Arsenal.
nobody's
That's
putting
Arsenal,
pressure on
you know.
anybody. I'm
So
just
what
trying.
But like,
exactly are
come
you
on,
fighting
like,
for? You are
I'm
not
just
fighting
trying to
for
tell you
titles.
how it is.
how will you
I'm
feel?
just trying to tell you how it
You
is. You can't tell me
as an
this same
Arsenal fan?
Arteta's. You can't tell me this same Arteta goes to maybe Juve or Napoli and he won't succeed. It's just the pressure of Pep and Premier League. That's what I'm telling you. It's his first job. It's just like someone being inexperienced. Okay, his first season, he won
Hmm.
something. His second season, he won, was it EFL
This,
Cup or maybe the third season, he won something. But
He didn't.
the
He
next
hasn't won
season,
anything apart from that FA Cup. It was Community
so that
Shield.
if Ateta writes his TV and they ask, where is he for the past 5 years? You know they will not ask anything again. 5 years is a long time.
I'm not
It's not
arguing
a
that fact
small
with you.
joke.
I'm
It's not
not
a small
disputing
thing.
that fact with you. It's a long period of time. But this is someone that has not coached anything. He has just been an assistant coach. We have other people that have gone to clubs to that, okay, let's try and succeed. But they're not doing this at the top level. Nobody has disturbed Pep the way Klopp and Ateta has disturbed Pep in that Premier League. Okay, yes, runner up, runner up, runner up.
So that
Let
is
other
what
people
Ateta
do it
wants to
and
be
let's see
known for.
how
Disturbing
easy it
Pep.
is now.
Overall best in
Hmm.
disturbing.
Barrow belly.
That's what I'm telling him. Let other coach and other clubs do it. Let's see how it goes now. Shebi,
Okay, okay, we
I used to
understand
Okay,
that.
think
but wait,
What is that
I
your
used to
new
what if
think
coach? He's
I
coming
used
now.
to think I was bringing the standards
nothing
of
like this?
United
You guys
so
are like,
low.
you guys, see,
Imagine what I'm bragging about should be disturbing Man City.
Instagram is an up.
No
you
now.
guys have like
No
gap
now. Shebi,
in like
you guys
10
have
years,
signed new coach, man.
and they
We'll
will
all watch
close
how
the
it
gap.
goes now. We'll be here together.
Okay, Muhyiddin,
Yep.
Muhyiddin.
Yeah.
Let me just put this out there. I completely agree. Yeah, the pressure that he has put on Pep, it's there. It's facts. Yeah, but the thing is, in 30 years, the second place that you are bragging with now, the pressure, is the same second place that people will see
Yes,
under
now it's
Ole,
nothing.
under Mourinho.
Yes, it's
Doesn't
nothing.
matter.
It's not.
Second
It
place
doesn't
is
matter.
second place.
Yes.
Not being able to finish, not be, being able to finish is the most important thing. But I do agree, Arteta, what you said about Arteta going elsewhere and succeeding, is possible. But he was in a position where he had everything to succeed 2 seasons ago when he was on top
He
for
spent
200 and
money.
something days
Spent a lot
and
of
he
money.
bottled it. That is not about
It's still,
pressure,
you see,
Pep's pressure,
people,
anything.
people,
That is bottling the league.
wait,
Because no matter who was behind him, he would have bottled that season.
people were saying, okay, we lost Saliba, we lost some of our important players. Let's even put that aside. Now,
Yeah, so did Pep.
eh?
But that is why it is called a squad, not a
So
team.
did Pep.
So
Pep lost
that's what I'm trying to
credibility.
say now.
Pep
Word,
has
That's what
lost
I'm
players as
driving
well.
to.
word.
Don't give that excuse.
Can't
Saliba
say
was
Wait
because
injured.
now.
somebody is injured, that should like derail all your hard work from episode one. Come on.
Wait.
You tell me
How
like they will
many
kill
wait,
the actor
this
episode
same
one,
Pep, how many
film will
players did he
finish.
had injured last that same season that we stayed 200 and something on the table? Was Rodri injured? Was KDB injured? Rod-
Yes, KDB was. KDB didn't play the whole season.
eh,
Yeah, Kelby was injured the entire season.
He was injured until like January now.
He was injured.
No, he didn't play that season.
Now
No, he came back. He came
Towards
back.
the end.
And towards the end, that's what I'm saying. Like he came back towards the end and he's gone again.
you can see. Now Man City has lost Rodri. Where are they on the table? See, nobody is
But they
talking.
lost Rodri sometime last season as well.
It's
And they
just
were
like,
still topping the table.
see, okay, let's even say for the fact that it has been long we have even won a match, or we are scraping, even though it's 1 point, we are trying to scrape whatever we can because
But Man
this
City
week,
are second though.
eh,
They lost to Godfrey. They are second though.
eh,
They are like the points gap between them and third
Five
is
points.
4 points.
And
between them and
Liverpool, 5
Liverpool is like
points.
4 points
Yeah,
or so.
5 points between them and Liverpool, and
Yeah.
then 4 points between them and third,
Me,
which is
I've
Chelsea.
lost,
No,
I've lost
okay, 19
Gabriel
and
this
23.
season. I've
Yes,
lost,
19 and 23 now, four
Oh,
points.
that's true. 4
I've
points.
lost
Okay.
almost on my backline this season too. It's not like these things don't
Oh
happen.
my days. Not with these excuses. Not with these
Liverpool too,
excuses.
Liverpool,
I
they are
don't know.
tolerating
You
our
don't say I've lost this, I've lost that. When Chelsea had 11 starting players injured, would you not hear one Chelsea fan say, "Oh, I've lost everybody."
Ikram, you
I said
don't bring
Chelsea was
Nah,
supposed to
you
be
guys,
average.
you
arguments
guys,
we go
you
last
guys said
till
that.
tomorrow for here,
Don't
Ikram.
even say that. Chelsea fans said their players were injured. Everybody said their players were injured last season. Even United that was dog shit. Who were shouting injury, injury, injury up and down last season. Don't say that.
Ikram, you don't
Everybody
bring
complained about
arguments.
injuries last season.
So
Let's just
why did
agree.
they not sack Pochettino if it was about injury? It was not about injury, it was about like
No,
we're not playing what we were supposed to play.
Hmm.
Do you
Yeah, but
understand?
we're talking about injuries last season. Everybody used it as an excuse, as a crutch for why their team was shit.
My injury, pass injury.
Exactly, bro. I say our players are coming back from injuries, instantly going back. Luke Shaw hasn't played for United since like February or something.
Ikram, you don't go bring
It's crazy.
arguments. You don't go bring arguments we go last till tomorrow. Let's agree. Leave Arsenal for
Hey,
leave Arteta
decorum,
for Arsenal.
decorum.
We are trying. Now it's
Hey,
like
I will just
everybody have
we just agree to
new
disagree
coaches
before
now.
this thing will enter 1 hour.
Everybody have new
Okay, now
coaches.
Saliba was
Let's wait.
injured. Saliba was injured towards the end of the season. So does that now mean like Arsenal like now lost everything because one person is
Okay, you
injured?
two imagine
They
having Rob
scattered the team.
Holdings. Imagine having Rob Holdings as your backup now. You reason with me now. Is Rob Holdings good? I am better than
Then,
Rob
then,
Holdings
then,
now.
then blame your recruitment team. Then don't blame
So I'm
anybody.
still
Blame
saying that
your
this
recruitment team.
this
Why they not
this
buy
this stuff
a
we're
very
arguing,
good backup?
arguing about is still conditional because Teta don't have quality subs. He's not the sporting director. He's not the scout. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, but then
He's doing his
you are
best
don't ignore the fact that you guys have spent like almost 500 million pounds,
on please. Where do we
if
spend
not
it?
more.
Where do we
I'm not
spend
sure
it
of the
Now,
on?
exact
Spend
actually,
this
value.
money
Arsenal
on?
spent a lot.
Where do we spend it? Is to build the defense now. Is to build the defense, and the defense has actually been good.
Was Pepe
What do you
a
say?
defender?
Ikram, I didn't hear
Pepe
what you
was he a
said.
defender?
I think did he buy Pepe? I don't think he bought Pepe.
He bought
Was
Pepe, Joe.
he was the
No,
one that
it
bought
was
Pepe
Emery
now?
that bought
Bought
Pepe.
Pepe for
It was
72
Emery that
million.
bought Pepe. It was Emery that bought Pepe.
It was
He didn't
Emery.
buy Pepe.
It
He
was
didn't
Are
buy
you
Emery.
Pepe.
It
sure?
was
He
Emery.
met Pepe there. Yes, he
He
met
met
Pepe.
Pepe there. He didn't buy Pepe.
Wait, relax. Relax.
Now Tata buy him.
2019, yes, 2019.
Now
That's
Tata
when he
buy him
joined.
now.
That's when he joined now, 2019.
Now Tata buy him. Which one be did not buy Pepe?
When did Arteta join? When did Arteta become manager again?
2018.
Okay,
2018.
all right.
Actually, that information is incorrect. Cross-checked, confirmed. Nicolas Pepe joined August 2019. Arteta joined Arsenal December 2019.
In
So,
2018.
Come
what
on,
are we
we
Was
did
saying?
it
well.
about
What are we saying?
he was
See,
it
see,
about
see, see,
Pepe?
see. See, Moidin, don't blame it on
Boy, enter
recruitment
us.
or anything like
Enter
that.
us.
Wow.
You didn't have
I
the
go
players,
for
you didn't have the players, and that's fine. That's fine. But he bottled under pressure, and that's
Asma, you
just it.
guys, you guys are the ones to blame. You guys get complacent at the end, bro. I mean, like you guys don't need to get complacent at
If
the
that
end.
is the narrative
You
you
guys
guys
have
want
done.
to
You
follow,
guys like you play
no
football. You
wahala.
guys play good
Ikram,
football.
bring
But
up
at the
another
end,
thing.
when
Let's
you're
leave
supposed
this
to play
stuff.
like champion,
Bring up
No, no,
another thing.
no. After this, we are ending. Oh.
Another thing I
Okay,
would say is that Chelsea,
Chelsea has quality bench,
Chelsea,
quality lineup. We will see where everything ends at the end of season. Simple.
this is my manager first season. Please don't
If you say
no,
first
Yes,
season
exactly,
now,
nothing
Muidin.
like that.
No, it's his
Nothing like it's
manager's
your
first season.
manager's first
Like
season.
we are judging Pep based on his 5 years, so it won't make sense to judge Maresca based on his 1 year.
No,
That's
no, we're
undated.
not we're not judging Maresca
we are
based on his
going
one
back.
year.
We are
What me
going
I'm
back
trying
to.
to
We
say
are
is
going
that
back to Ateta's
Maresca
first season
in
signing
5 years
players.
will not achieve what Ateta has achieved. Is what me I'm telling you.
Bro, there's no evidence for
what
that.
has Ateta achieved?
There's no
That's the
evidence for
point.
that.
They are not
What has
achieving.
Ateta achieved?
The
FA
point
Cup
is neither
and
of them are
Cup and
achieving
Community
anything in
Shield.
the 5 years they will spend. Like
Okay
Ateta
now,
didn't see anything in 5 years. Maresca won't see anything in 5 years.
Ikram don't go
Yeah.
bring all those things that
Fine.
they cause
We'll,
argument.
we'll be here.
We'll be here. That's what
We'll be
I'm
here.
saying. Like,
Maresca that is on his way to win Conference League. Oh. Hope you know.
You don't mind them. United
No,
you go win
okay,
it.
I'm sorry, but let me say this. Let me say this. You think
Don't
Arsenal
say
will not
minus
win
conference
Conference
league.
League?
I don't want you here because
Bro,
Mama you
that's not
carry
the
me go
point.
there.
That's not the point. The point is not if they will win or if they will not win it. They won't win it because they are
Who
not
won't
there.
win it?
They are not there. They are not in the
Yeah,
competition. So
no,
there's no
you're
need to say
saying
if
they are on their
at
way
the
to
end of
Conference
the
winning.
League
day,
is the
at the
level
end of the
that
day,
Chelsea
is
are
that
now.
Maresca will have something to show
So
in
I
his
promise
first
you.
season.
Oh yeah, let me ask you this question, Ikram. An FA Cup or a Conference League trophy, which is worth more?
An FA Cup is worth more now.
Who told
I'll
But
you
the
end it
that
point
the
there.
is
FA Cup
that
is worth more?
it's
I'll
in his
end it
See,
there.
first season
Europe
compared
and
to his five
Ikram,
years.
agenda boy. Now today I sabi you. Now
No,
today
I'm
I
saying
sabi you.
5 years each. Oh.
Agenda.
Give Maresca 5 years. That's if he lasts 5 years.
Ikram, let's
Maresca
run.
5 years at Chelsea won't achieve anything.
Maresca won championship with Leicester in one season. Oh.
Bam,
That is the level.
You're
Okay,
bam,
saying
That's the
five
level
years
they
at
Chelsea
play.
are on
Chelsea. You're
right now.
telling
They are on
us he
bam.
won
Conference League
championship with
level.
Leicester
Leicester.
won
Let him
That's
win
something
championship
too
with
now.
championship
Derby County. It's not
with just
concern
one
us.
season
We're
without,
talking
and he
about
gave them mad
Maresca
cap.
at Chelsea next 5 years. Nothing concern us
Fine.
what he did before he got to
We'll
Chelsea.
be there. Manager for Chelsea, they spend 5 years on a norm, so
That's
there's
the
no need.
point. He no go last. All this initial gra, he no go last.
Okay, okay, until he leaves, we go use and compare. Me, I feel
Yeah,
better than one. Say, until
we'll
he
be
leaves,
there.
oh,
We'll be
we
there.
go. Confidence day
We'll
now.
be
Me,
there.
confidence day.
We'll be
Yeah,
there.
nah.
Ateta,
Ikram, never in
Ateta,
your life utter that
go dey do
Conference League word
follow,
again.
follow.
See the
I
way they
go
are
dey follow.
dogging innocent Noah. Noah that was founded in 2017. I can give
Okay.
birth to Noah FC.
Wait,
That's who you are saying.
wait.
That's who they are
Was
lashing
it,
in the
was it,
Conference
was
League.
it my own
That's who you
doing?
are lashing in the Conference
Was
League.
it my own doing?
You're calling. Eh?
Last season I qualified for Europa. No be man you go win Man City. Say na me carry
No,
myself go there.
you didn't qualify.
Are you whining me?
You
You
didn't
didn't qualify
qualify.
for
If
Europa,
you
brother.
qualify,
You
you'll
are
be
not in
there.
the
Conference.
conversation.
If you qualify, you'll be there. Okay?
Exactly. You
No,
will
no,
be there.
But you're
you
not there.
Were you there?
see Ikram,
Were
see
you
You
Ikram,
did.
there?
Ah,
see
Were
let's
Ikram,
you there?
Google Chelsea
see Ikram.
Europa League fixture. Invalid. Nowhere to be found.
Error.
See, here's the
Oh,
thing.
Error.
Here's the thing.
oh.
If there was no stupid rule that if you win FA Cup,
It's like
automatically Europa.
ah,
Eh, we should have won more games now.
Emma Banita, why you not win the FA Cup?
No, I one more games. You guys, even if I win most games, you guys will still go there because you guys beat Man City. That's just it.
See,
So
No, the point is that if you
you
won
had
more
your chance
games,
to
you
beat
wouldn't
Man
have been
City, but you
sixth.
did not.
because last season
You had
I
your
still went over
chance.
United.
You
United
faced
that was
them
at
in
the top.
semi-final. Why didn't
United
you
was
beat them?
United was at the top for a long time, and I still overpassed them. That's the thing.
You had your chance to beat Man City. Why did
And
you? Why
and you
did you?
faltered. You failed.
Anyway, so why? No, I'm saying this in response to why I'm playing FC Noah. Was it my own doing? If I beat FC Noah at 10-0, you know, concern me. I go
You
to
are
pound
losing
them. They go.
composure.
That's
Everybody
Relax.
wait there.
You are
Everybody
losing
wait
If
there
na
that
him,
composure.
you dey
conference
happy.
league.
You are
I just dey
bragging with
pack them.
Noah.
They
He
go.
dey happy. He don't find the
fine.
level.
No problem.
He has
Allow
found
me.
the
Allow me.
level.
Allow me.
All
Allow me.
right.
Allow me. No problem. No
Found my
problem.
level.
But
Found
Let's
my
that
level.
11
let's.
no go give
Wow.
them that 11
You
no
have
go
what
Wow.
give
said.
them
He said I
spots for
found my
Europa
level.
League. Oh.
Okay. Oh.
You go see what you go play for
Hey!
Champagne.
All right,
You will
guys.
never
All right,
sing
guys.
that. You will never sing that. Championship for Europe. You will never sing that. You will never sing that.
Bruno,
Champions of Europe. You will never sing that. Instead, you have found my level.
ah,
Now your level, now
God.
But
say
to be honest,
you are
to be
noisy now.
completely
You are
honest,
happy now.
for what you played last season, you actually found your level. Sabet,
Thank you
Noah,
for
and the
that,
likes.
Nabil.
That's
Thank you for that. Thank you.
based on what you did
Oh,
last season.
that's the thing. It's not what you guys are saying. It's not like it's not justifiable because if not for the stupid rule, we will not be saying this.
Ooh.
And the rule
Ah,
now,
All right.
if
But
not
the
for the
rules
rule,
are the rules now. You knew,
Our
were
host,
you aware?
our host
You
is
are
ready.
aware
what?
now.
But you are aware.
But you are aware.
But you are aware.
You are aware. Ah, you had the chance.
Oh.
Ikram. They had chance. They could have won Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup,
Were we the reason they
Carabao
lost?
Cup
They bottled.
take you to Europe.
You had
It is FA
semi-finals
Cup.
to beat Man City.
They bottled.
Were we the reason you lost?
They
So
bottled.
many opportunities.
Hmm? The semi-final, but you were there.
But you are
Eh?
there.
You were there.
But
You
you were
are aware
there.
of the rules.
And you were aware.
So it's all on you. You couldn't.
So
But
that's what
no
I'm
problem,
saying.
no problem.
No, I'm not saying I'm
But
not aware of the rules. I'm saying if I'm spamming Conference League boys, why are you complaining that that's my level?
But that's your level
but that's
now.
your level
Because
now.
Now,
that's your
uh,
level.
That's if that's not your
we'll
level, you
not be
won't be
there.
there. Eh?
Come on.
Oh yeah, guys, buzz. Thanks you guys for coming. So we finally got to the end of this episode. Thank you, Moide. Thank you, Wally, for turning up. Nabil, no thank you for you. We'll see you next week. But yeah, so for those listening or watching, don't forget to hit the notification, share, subscribe as well. And we'll see you in the next episode.